evening out there. You're joining Here's Life with Zemrah and my better half, Ed, and listening to my theme song, Love is Possible, and you know it is. We have the fantastic producer of my CD, Love is Possible, as I posted this morning, who is getting ready for his stardom, introducing his new CD, Mr. Reggie Foster Jr., who plays my favorite instrument. And so exactly. I mean, he is to me, he's one of the baddest saxophone players around. And people need to make sure that they come to DuSable June 21st, which is a Friday evening. Showtime at 7:30. The doors open at 6:30 to join this extraordinary man. He comes to you with his new CD, Chances Are. So, Reggie, how did you come up with that Chances Are, baby?
Well, chances are kind of starts with the last CD, Transformation, and having a chance to stay in the music and really continue to be involved in the music business. Like I said, last year I had a heart attack and got a chance to make it back into the situation. And chances are I get a chance to do this.
You get a second chance. Chance at it, so you like kind of just regroup. That's what I posted.
Yeah. That you just kind of glazed over that. I had a heart attack.
Well, that's what I posted. That he, he kind of just took a year off to just kind of regroup, and then to come back so dynamic. I mean, he's been producing other projects. He produced mine, and then to come out and produce your own. I mean, that's busy.
Yeah.
So, what is your excitement and your intent of this? Because your last CD when you met with us, Transformation, I thought was extraordinary, because you just have you just know how to play that sax. That's all to it. I mean, it's just it's nothing else really. Because I listen to your music and the sax. I mean, you just tell a story. We go by the music, we talk about lyrics, but you tell a story when you do your sax.
Yeah,
and you catch on so fast.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. This year, it never failed me. Thank God for that.
Right.
But this CD, it talks about different things: love, life, situations, and definitely a lot of things that happened in my life. And that's pretty much what the CD is about. I have a song on the CD called "Peace of Mind," and it's talking about now I can sit back and just really think and not stress. I don't stress no more. I'm real. I used to always stress about everything.
Tell me about it.
What? You're right. Yeah. But I used to just stress about everything. Oh, I gotta get this guy. But now I'm just let things go like
go with the flow.
Go with the flow, and I'm relaxed about everything. I don't worry. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it does.
That's a good way to look at
it. But I still strive for excellence, and I have a purpose and what I'm trying to reach for. And so that's kind of how I, came with the CD Chances Are. And like I said, it has a story. And I'm going to tell a lot of it that night. Some things I'm just going to keep, have something to talk about that night,
Right.
But
okay, so Transformation and Chances Are, what is the real difference in the two that you would say?
I wouldn't say it's not that much of a difference, but it's a difference. But Transformation was the one I really dedicated to God for giving me, for changing my thoughts, my thought process, and how I did things in life. Because I was a knucklehead, I just.
Yes, you were.
He's really co-signing today.
Well, no, because it takes a lot for a person to say that. I really can respect and appreciate that, because that's how you grow, is to recognize whatever's going on and be able to change that. And I know working with you, as long as we've worked together, even back then, I definitely see a difference.
Yeah. And I guess, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I guess with Transformation, just the thought process. I was one of those guys. It has to be done no matter what, no matter nobody's feelings, no matter what. That was just me. And going through that transition, a few years I took off, really did something. And and my situation dealing with God at that time, and it changed me. And
Just kind of rebuilt your being,
exactly.
Yeah.
And so I did one of those things. I went around apologizing to everybody for how I treated them, and
did you?
oh yeah, I did a lot of
Oh
that.
wow.
Oh yeah, I did a lot of that.
And they said thank you.
And some of them still talk to me, some of them don't, but I did my part.
Yeah, that's right. That's not your problem.
It's not my problem no more. But just things like
you
that.
Wasn't that bad, Reggie? You trying to act like you was just terrible, terrible.
I wasn't quick on music. I just love my music, and I'm not quick. I'm not like
you're not quick to apologize for your gift.
I wasn't long suffering.
He was obnoxious.
No, you were long suffering for real, because you were patient, I think. And then at one point, probably what happened is that you just really became frustrated.
Yeah.
Because after you when you have a gift and you're as talented as you are, and you're just going on, and you made promises and disappointment after disappointment, that's the way to look at it. You can't whoop yourself too much, because I know I've gone through that too, where you feel like, wow, I'm being exploited. I mean, when is it going to happen? Yeah. People make false promises. They say what they're going to do. It never happens. And that can become wearing on you. So you
kind of take it out on other people sometimes, and it gets like that. And then
no, that ain't right.
No, that ain't right. Nope. That's why I said I had to.
Now I was trying to help you out. But
I said, I just tell it like it is. And, and then after I got sick, it made me sit back and look at everything. And while I was working on, I worked on that CD, and then I was still working on Chances Are, at that time, and I was going through some things. When I did transformation, I was going through some things. Sometimes God
through some things.
Yeah, God was putting me still through the test to see how faithful was I going to be after I said what I said, and it's been a serious test. Oh man, a serious test, but I'm still walking in it, and I'm coming out of it, and I can't say some other things. God has really bring some things to me now that's really a blessing. I kind of shared it with you. Mm-hmm. I ain't shared it with you yet. I can't share it with you yet.
Okay.
But God's really opened up some doors, and this CD Chances Are, I get to talk about my experience after the transformation. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of what it's a difference, but it's
And I personally think that you deserve it, because I just really you've been out here a long time. Yeah. And I just think that, I just think, and I mean, and
wisdom,
right.
I just feel like, I mean, as far as, I mean, there's not too many saxophone players, even the pros. I think you can meet them where they're at. You're just that good.
Well, there's some jokers out there.
Oh, I know. I know. but you carry your own.
I do.
I think you do.
Sound, and I don't try to be or try mimic anybody else. Well, I have one guy who I love, Gerald Albright. It's like one of my.
Ooh, man.
Man.
Smoking fish.
Yeah.
But we're not here to talk about him.
Yeah. But you can meet anybody. You really can. I mean, that's real. That's real talk there.
What I think what he discovered was that as a creative person, he figured out that he was not the creator. And
awesome.
When he gave the respect and gave the allegiance and the responsibility and credit to the creator.
Exactly.
Then he became more creative.
Exactly.
Say that a little louder, brother. I like that.
Yeah, get that mic a little bit.
Yeah, say that a little louder. Because sometimes I'm gonna call my husband mumbles, because they told you to talk up.
But that's exactly it, though.
But I don't want to. I want to talk up because I want people to listen. I want you to try to.
But you got to talk up. You up there?
No, I say, as we are all creative people. We all creative people. We came here creative. We came here with a gift.
Right.
But we misplaced that gift and think it has something to do with us. And it really doesn't. You were given the gift.
That's right.
It was a present to you. You did not create it.
Look out, baby.
So what you have to do is you have to acknowledge the creator, and the creator will give you more gifts.
That's exactly what it is, man.
So repeat what you said about Reggie, when he really recognized who the creator of his creation was.
Well, that's why
That's when
That's
he
why
really
before
when he was
he was such an arrogant type person
Oh
because he thought
man,
that the talent
He
had
like the-
something to do with
he
him.
like the fifth or sixth person that said that in the last month or two, man.
What'd that tell you?
They was like, they said, you were really bad. Like, was I? Like,
But he said it. Reggie hadn't hid behind that. He
But-
admitted it.
I didn't admit that part.
But it
You
had,
did say
Did
that.
I?
You did.
He didn't
I didn't admit that part.
No,
I
you
didn't
did
admit
say
part.
that you were arrogant. You said
I
that
was.
even on your. You said that
Did I?
even
No,
on your.
no.
He said that on his release when Transformation.
You
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
She just dreaming.
She
No.
want to put it out there. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
she was trying to help a brother out.
Okay, but he recognizes.
my
But this,
fault.
but that is with everyone. Any
Right.
artist, anyone in business, in show business or theater who has what came in with a gift that can exploit it and think they're really good at it, they at some point they think it's them.
Mm-hmm.
They start thinking, "Well, I'm the one with the talent." No, you were given it for a reason, and if you don't respect the creator of the gift, you will lose it, and people
He'll shut you down. For a
people
little
will
bit.
shut you down
Yeah.
and put you out of business because I don't care how great you are and how much talent you have. If your spirit is not right and appreciative of where the gift came from, you will lose it.
And you can still make it, and still you'll be missing something.
Yeah.
And I don't want that. You know, I want.
You got to be in love with the
Yeah.
gift. You got to be in love with the music. That's what from all the jazz players I've listened to and talked to and listened to them being interviewed by other jazz people. They said it wasn't about them. It's about them honoring the music and honoring the source from which it came. That's when they got. This is when success came when they started giving homage to the creator of the music.
Yeah.
Like what's I forgot his name. Pete. He's a white pianist, and he said he gave all his allegiance to where it came from. He said his father told him. He said, "Let me make you understand something, son. Jazz is African American music. They created it. They made it. It's theirs. We just playing it. And if you stick around the greats long enough, you may pick up something." And that's what he did. He became one of the greatest piano players for a Caucasian guy.
Well, I think about. I look at a great example is Tony Bennett.
Oh.
Tony Bennett is going to be at Ravinia on the matter of fact, on the 21st.
Okay.
And I mean, the man, I didn't even realize that he was such a artist. I mean, a painter. And he is just. I mean, and that's because he loves God, and he says that. Look at what he's doing at 90, and he's still doing.
He honors his gift.
Yeah.
And so his gifts just keep on giving.
Yeah.
Because you can't beat God giving now.
Oh no.
So no matter what you got, you can get more.
No.
He'd have your cup overflowing.
That's
More
right.
than you could ever think of. That's why you can never take away a person's ability to create. Because you take everything I create, you can destroy it. I just create it again.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
my job. I'm a creator.
Absolutely.
You can leave me in the desert with nothing, and I'll create something.
That's right. That's why we say you got to see this creation on June 21st
You do
at
not
DuSable.
want to miss.
You do not want to miss this phenomenal
Brother can play
concert. If you want to hear a real sax blow,
and feel.
and he always, I got to give Reggie this, he always has the best musicians joining him around. Who you got on the show that evening?
Multi-jewel, we call him Tough.
That's who was on my CD.
Mike Peoples. He just moved back from Jersey. Kenneth Franklin.
What is Michael P? What is he?
He plays keys as well.
Oh, okay.
Kenny Franklin, he's playing drums for me. Maurice Fitzgerald, he's gonna be playing bass. And Colin Rogan. Yeah. So
And what's it, Colin
he
Rogan?
plays guitar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have a real good band.
Oh, that's nice.
It's gonna be real nice. And vocalist Megan McNeil is gonna be singing. Yours truly, Zemrah.
Yeah.
We have Phil Seed. He's gonna be guest appearance on guitar, and BLT is gonna be
my man,
hosting.
BL.
Yeah, I saw him last week.
Yeah. He's gonna be hosting it.
I gave him the flyer. He turned the flower. I said, Bill, you goofy. So that's gonna be a real treat too. He's funny.
He jumped up and did a quick 10 minutes.
Yeah, he's a great guy. So that's gonna be a great show. You want to give the address and everything?
I don't know. That's about how you know the address.
Come on.
I bring the flyer with me.
See, we say men. Now I just have to look here.
I don't know about Heart.
That's all right, baby. We're
finna fix this right now. She gonna get
Should have brought your horn. I guess you got the
It's
flyer.
in the car, man. I should have the flyers in the car too.
Yeah, that's okay, and I really should have.
That's what you tell the police. Where your license? It's in the house.
But it's all good. We got everything covered.
Yep.
Chances
She about to tell y'all.
CD release at DuSable at 740 East 56th Street in Chicago, Illinois. Doors open, like I said, at 6:30 p.m. Showtime at 7:30. You can get tickets from me. Just call 708-536-3228. And we're gonna do this thing. General tickets are $25.
Only $25. That's it.
And
All
VIP,
this live music.
Well, this
VIP.
is just the beginning now. But VIP tickets are $35, which will include Reggie's CD. Chances are. So you can look forward to an exceptional evening, nice after work concert. Again, doors open at 6:30. And one of the things that I always say that we have got to do is bring this music back. This is definitely urban, fresh urban jazz, correct?
Yep.
And we got to bring this music back. I mean, all the thumping and all that. I respect all music because I love all music.
Yeah.
But jazz, we gotta make sure that we keep jazz alive because
That's
that's been missing.
That's ours.
And it comes from, gospel. All music comes from gospel, spiritual side of things. But we want to make sure that we learn to really and truly support our own, especially when they are so gifted and so talented. So where do you see chances are, Reggie, taking you and I?
Don't forget me.
He's not.
I see chances are like really moving. It's some things I want to talk about. I can't talk about yet.
I got it. I know.
But it's really
it's going to give you the chances that you're looking for.
The chances I've been waiting on.
Yeah.
So I have some things that's cooking in the pot right now. So I can't really talk about it as of yet, but there's some things really happening now. And that's why I've been slowful putting things like on iTunes, things like that. So, I've been told not to do that as of yet. So, but I got some things coming up. It's going to be a nice ride.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
okay, so let me ask you this. So, chances are, will they be able to? I know with the VIP tickets comes the CD, but will there be other CDs that people with general admission will be able to purchase it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Okay. We do not want you to leave there without the CD. We want you to take me home with you.
Absolutely. And then one of the things we got to make sure that we do, and Hermine always get Facebook. When we are performing, Facebook is so important. So we want to make sure that you go on your Facebooks even this evening and like this show. You hear at IntellectualRadio.com with Here's the Life with Zemrah and Ed, and joining us is the awesome saxophonist, Mr. Reggie Foster Jr. Come on, Wanda B, and play a little bit of Reggie's Chances Are.
Chances are.
Chances are.
So I want you to check this out. This music is just a taste of what you're going to hear on the 21st. This is a sweet taste.
For all you grown and sexy people out there, you make sure you bring some jazz home so your children can listen to it, so they can grow up and remember what real music sounds like. Yes, I did.
Now that's love music. That's when you're talking about some stepping music with love behind it. Sure,
That's kind of music to play all day while you're
I
home.
mean, that's bringing real music
Just moving
back.
around the house.
I
Just
mean,
play.
it really is. It really is. So now you were saying how much you love Gerald Albright.
Oh
Do
yeah.
you have any other artists that you really, really love?
Uh,
I
Kurt
know you like.
Kurt Whalum was one of my favorites as well. Gerald
Yeah.
Albright, Kurt Whalum, David Sanborn,
Yes.
Michael Brecker, and Bob James. I'm a fan. Very
Yeah.
big fan.
Yeah.
They're definitely influences in how I do things. You know?
And then you've got a girl that you really love too, that you're doing a couple of pieces from, right, on your CD.
Girl,
Is that a surprise?
yeah.
Music wise,
I'm
like you
trying.
did on my CD, like you did on my show. That's not on the CD.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't do anything. I thought you said you was doing something of Shaka Khan's.
Oh yeah, I did. Shaka Khan. I was like, I forgot. Shaka Khan and Sade. I did Keep Looking. I'm sorry, I don't have anything in front of me. But anyway, I did Ain't Nobody. Really, Maurice Fitzgerald, Jerry Johnson, Colin Clausen, Multi Jewel, and Kahari Parker. It's a live track. These guys
Oh
They
wow!
be kicking
really
it. Kicking it.
blazed it.
I
mean,
know.
yeah, it's really amazing. And Keep Looking. The great part about the CD, I had two special guests on the CD, Nick Leone and
Yeah.
Mike Manson.
Oh wow!
Nick Leone played Keep Looking on that Sade. And I did an original tune called Giving It Back. Mike Manson, he came and featured himself on there. I'm really
I know you're
grateful for
excited
that.
about
Yeah,
that.
I'm really excited about
Wow.
that. Yeah.
Now, did you write everything? I know some you reached
A
back
couple
or
of tunes I wrote on my own, but for the most part, I co-wrote with a lot of my friends, Multi Jewel, Jatan Barnes.
because Monty Jewel is phenomenal. Now, is he
Yes.
doing all keyboards on it like he did on
For the
mine?
most part, he is. For the most
Yeah.
part, Jesse Thompson. I did a tune with him on the CD. Jatan Barnes. We did a song together. Multi Jewel. I believe that's it. That's it for the collab.
Because Monty Jewel is he also multi-talented.
Yes,
I mean,
he is.
awesome
Really
brother.
That's why we call him tough.
Yeah, and he
He is
is
tough.
very
He is
tough.
That's why we call him tough.
Yeah, he deserves that because now he played for Will Downing, right?
Yes, Will Downey and Gerald Albright. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
played for Gerald Albright
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
I didn't know
he
that.
played for both of them.
Yeah, and he played, of course, for me. He's on my CD. Yeah, I love him. I love his spirit. Very professional brother and very laid back,
Laid
very
back in the cut.
quiet. But he can make them keyboards talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you be listening. You say at rehearsal, I was listening. Okay, and Reggie said, because I'm a worrier too. He talking about himself, but and he said, Zemrah,
Yes, she
everything will
is.
be
I make
together.
sure I say that loud.
Boy, you hit that stage, boy, you say, man, oh man.
I told you.
But ain't nobody gonna, well, like I said, he plays with pros anyway. He don't
Yeah.
know. He knows some wonderful
Well,
musicians.
speaking of stages, we need some more venues in our side of town. If I ever get my hands on a couple of dollars, I want to open up a jazz spot just for
Sweet,
us.
Oh yeah.
I want all you sponsors
Well,
out
we
there.
ain't opened it. Oh yeah.
man.
I
You heard
we
the
ain't
spot.
opened
You
it
like,
yet.
okay, we go with that one.
All of you
Yeah, 'cause
sponsors
that's
out
what we
there.
need. We
You
don't
got
really
some loose
have 'em.
change hanging around, and you want a good investment in something you use really solid. Give me a call right here in Intellectual Radio.
Yeah.
We
Well,
gon-
why not
we
give
gon-
your cell phone number?
Oh, okay. I know you call
Right,
me.
right.
No, you can call me 708-589-5529. Ed Sherman, 589-708-589-5529. Call me.
Well, call
Yeah.
me to give me the money. No, I don't give you my number.
We're going to invest it, and we're going to have sound all over the south side of Chicago.
Yeah, we really do need some real.
Some nice
We
venues.
need a really nice, classy
Yeah.
jazz spot. We really do.
The
It's
creators
truly
of
a
music
need
and the
for it.
sound masters should have their own space, the state of the art place. We're not
Okay, now
messing around.
let's ask Reggie because this is his portion. Let me tell us a little bit about how you got into producing because you do that extremely well.
Oh, well, you know what? I came up under guys like Terry Garmin, Ferris Evans, and after those guys, watching Tough. Tough has been doing it for a while, and then I got somebody I grew up under, Keith Howard. He does it, and he kind of took me on his wing and like helped me put the stuff, understand it. So I was always producing, but I didn't have my own gear. And so after a while, I said, you know what, I'm tired of going to everybody else. So I got my own stuff and start. Took me a few years to get it and start.
And you basically taught yourself by observing.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because I mean, you're very detailed. You know how to do it.
I had guys to call, hey, what's this, and they made time for me. But pretty much a trial and error, and got to the point where I'm able to do it myself now. So I don't have to call or go to nobody else's studio to do anything. So
yeah, because you got some big time equipment.
Oh, thank you, man. I'm trying to hang in there.
It sounds great.
Yeah,
you can produce just about anything.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So so where do you think that you want to keep doing producing?
Oh yeah, I'm never gonna stop doing that. That's like, I almost got to the point where I wanted to stop playing and do that.
We would be missing out
something.
Too much.
It was just something new. You know how you get into something new and it's like refreshing but I just doing both. Like I try to balance it both.
Yeah, but he's creating it.
Definitely can't stop playing.
Yeah.
So you still burning some CDs. You can play like that. Just record and keep on recording.
Yeah. I play enough where I don't have to practice as much, so I get a chance to put it both in. So I'm in the studio. Then if I'm working, that's my time to.
It's nice when you get to the point in your career where you've done so much and you've got so much experience in so many areas, till you're not afraid to do anything because you can put together something in a minute.
Yeah,
because you have so much experience and you got the equipment to do it with. Now you can spend hours and hours just down there creating.
I remember I used to get mad at Terry Garmin all the time. He had some equipment, and I'd like, man, can you do a song with me? And I used to bug him. And he like, man, he did a song for me, and we did a song together. But I kept bugging about doing more and more and more. And I didn't understand how he felt until I got my own, and somebody wanted me to do the same thing,
right.
And they were working
working your nerves.
Yeah, so I mean, it's really a thing to have your own and to be able to do everything yourself.
That's why we say God bless the child that's got his own. That's real.
Yeah, it's real.
I mean, that's for real.
Yeah.
When you can, like
I'm a witness, when you can, it's nice.
Yeah, because like Ed was saying, when you really and truly are creative, and you have, and that's a gift, and it is a gift because you can work them boards and everything else, and then you have. I think another good thing is that you have such great connections, just like with the guy in Atlanta that that does the mastering.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good thing right there.
Yeah, the relationship is everything. You don't keep relationships with certain people to get to another person, to get to that person. It's
all in vain.
It's all.
That's why it's always cool
to be
when
good.
You can work together and be good to people. But you never know when you need to come back and ask them.
That's right.
But Reggie seeks people of his own spirit. The people that he has around him now think like he thinks.
Yeah.
And they into the music like he's into it.
Well, that's what counts.
Not the personal arrogant part, but the creative part about the source of where it comes from. So the source keeps on increasing and keeps on giving. And the other people that he's associated with now, they understand that because that's what they're into it for. Not just the money, but for the creative part of it. Well, we all got to get paid, but
And I have to really, definitely, that's totally the truth now. Now, I used to like welcome anybody or try to take everybody with me. You can't take everybody. Everybody's not going to go on that ride with you.
No.
So you have to be with like-minded people. And if you're not with like-minded people, some people don't understand that. No. And that's not a mean thing, but if you're not with people who want to be this or want to be on the same path as you, you're like wasting your time trying to bring this person with you.
That's right.
It's just a waste of time. So I've got to the point in my life, if I even sense it, I back off. I don't even waste my time or that person's time anymore.
And I think that's important.
Yeah. So
it's not mean. It's just that you have you know the path that you want to be on. And I mean, let's face it, these years are going by fast.
Oh yeah.
Days are going by fast, weeks, months. And you do have to embrace. We always say what you embrace will embrace you back.
That's right.
So that I do. I think that's a value.
Zim always complained to me. She says, "You know, the older you get meaner." I said, "No, I have less patience." I said, "I don't have patience with things that I know are not working, or if I know you're not working in my life, I don't have any patience
Yeah.
because I know time is not forever.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be here forever, so I can't see wasting a bunch of time with
On a lot of
you on
foolishness.
some foolishness
Yeah.
that I can see where it's going. I don't need to wait till another year from now to know that it ain't working.
Yeah.
And you're not into this the way I'm into it. So therefore, we need to just leave you alone."
And not just that, being around people, yeah, like you don't believe in, you really don't have your interest or really believe in
Your talent.
your talent or the the gift and the vision that God has given you. They're just around you to see if you're gonna make it, and then be a part of keeping you down.
Yeah, they
You know
do
what
that.
I'm saying? Yeah.
They'll do that subconsciously, even
Yeah.
consciously and subconsciously.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll just I hope it works out. I just show up to see if it's going to work out. But you're not supporting.
You're
You're
not
just
supporting.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can take advantage of the positive and back out the back door when it don't look like it's going too well.
Yeah. And I think that's why I say that as a people we have got to learn to support one another, because that's very,
No,
very important.
we have to learn anything. We need to remember.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
used to do it all the time. That was part of our culture.
Yeah.
We have to remember just about everything that kept us, that made us who we were. We have to
Yeah.
remember all of that, because they say in the train of life, you will find out what your stop is, because somebody's going to tell you when to get off.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you to speak. I agree with you, because you hear that we hear that all the time. Everybody, we've been telling each other that for years. We need to do, but it's at a point where you have to. I'm at the point where if I know about it, I'll go out and support. If
Yeah.
I know about it,
Right.
I used to just go to my gig and expect somebody to come to what I was doing, and then I'm like,
not go nobody else.
yeah. But it's just how I was. I didn't look at it like that. But now I understand you have to support others to get that,
Absolutely.
to read it back. And
Absolutely.
you just can't think it's just they just gonna come out and they don't see you.
Right.
And so I've got to the point where I go, if I know about it, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Unless I work in myself.
Right. Well,
But-
that's usually sometimes what holds me back, because I am working so much.
Right.
And I'm not really into it. That's why I was saying I was feeling a little stuck, because I'm saying, I'm working every day, and I'm not really even giving my music the time that I really should, because I'm, working a job. But it's all gonna pull together.
Oh,
and I'm gonna be
it's gonna
excited
pull
about
together.
that.
You're not going to get time. You have to make it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just create it
absolutely.
for yourself.
Absolutely. You're here at IntellectualRadio.com with Zemrah and Ed and Mr. Reggie Foster, talking about his upcoming CD, chances are, and his upcoming CD release concert at DuSable Museum at 740 East 56th Street. Yeah, 56th Place now. 740 East 56th Place. And I should know that anyways.
Right,
Many times
down Hyde
I've
Park.
performed at DuSable Museum. Right
It's on a
in
Friday.
the theater on Friday evening at 7:30.
Start your weekend off right.
Yeah, that's gonna be really nice evening. Let's hear another one of Reggie's his other song,
Not gonna
which
make you
is
late for Sunday
Can't
school either.
Wait.
That's why I don't try.
Now that's just a sneak preview of the 21st of June. We're not going to give you a whole lot because you need to get those tickets. Call me, Zemrah, at 708-536-3228 for June 21st. Chances are that was called Can't Wait. So that's the way you got to feel. I can't wait because the chances are you are definitely going to show up and you are going to show out because you're going to love this show.
And if she don't answer,
wonderful.
Leave a message and call back.
Yeah.
We'll get back.
No, I'll answer. Yeah. So Reggie, as far as just life and loving life, and as we always say, and embracing life at this point, um, what do you attribute that to?
Oh,
You have a wonderful wife.
Yeah. You know what? I've been really engaging towards my family and really church, and my goal now is God, family, and my work.
Yeah.
That's my order now. And it used to be work.
Some more work.
More work. Family, maybe God, maybe family. It was
all over the place.
All over the place, you know, but now it's God, family, work, you know. So that's the order that I do things in.
Young man got some order about himself.
Yeah.
And what made you what do you think that made you, well, you were a provider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? As a head of your household, you are the one that keeps the structure. And when you're messed up, everything else is messed up. And
That's
I started to see how certain things were happening, and me laying, you know, I was laying up for a while. I was later for a little while. It kind of got me thinking
about you to recollect.
Yeah,
got your attention.
Got my attention. You know, I didn't like what I was seeing, and in order to get things right, I had to get me right.
Oh, absolutely.
So I got
That's
myself
always
together, and my whole, and I'm learning to be patient and to be patient with people and to just trust God and wait on God. And I don't get twisted. I do get anxious. You know, I get anxious when I see something that's exciting, that's going to happen. I'm like, oh, but you know, then
because you wanted to be right, just
exactly.
Like with me. That's all.
Exactly.
I mean, that's natural, though.
Yeah, but how I look on life, it's just time to relax, trust God, and just let everything happen like it's supposed to happen. You know, if I get in the way,
I think that's the most important thing too, is that when we allow ourselves to get in the way. But the good thing about that is that God still knows our hearts.
Exactly.
And he still knows our plight and our desires. And like you say, if we just relax and just, let go, as they say, let go and let God, things do come together.
Exactly. Yeah. And I'm really enjoying the ride. You know, now I'm like, okay, I got some work to do, but now I'm like, oh wow, I'm done with certain things. So I'm like, what am I doing? So I'm just been chilling, watching a little TV, now and selling tickets and stuff like that. But I've been cool, and I'm excited. I'm really excited and listen to the music, and so I'm just more relaxed now, and
he's starting to trust.
Exactly.
The process.
Exactly. I'm trusting the process and just knowing that everything's gonna be okay. And if it doesn't turn out the way I want it, it's the way God wanted it to be. And whoever is there is gonna be.
They're supposed to be there.
It's gonna be there, and it's gonna be
whoever's not there.
But I really think we're gonna have a nice crowd. I'm really excited about that. I think it's gonna be great.
Just based on the spirit that you project. Because we need live music. We need music that's connected to us to a certain spirit.
Yeah.
And since you're bringing that back with you, that's what people are looking for now. And that's why they will show up and they will be there.
Oh, yeah. I think you're going to have a nice crowd.
We're bringing jazz back.
Yeah.
Because jazz is an upper level, sophisticated form of communication with our people that we created. For those who have high intellect, can discern what the music and the messages are saying.
Yeah.
And that's what jazz does. That's why we created it. Because we, out of the pain and the fear and everything we had to exist in, became our music and our culture.
Yeah.
And the rebirth of all of that.
Yeah, and I am appearing with the 6-piece orchestra at the
Nice.
at the Green Mill
So you
on
fired me.
Monday.
You fired me.
Never.
So you fired me, and you see, I'm just not hearing about that, and so I'm fired.
Never. On the on this coming Monday, the 10th, at the Green Mill at 5:30 to 7:30. I'm going to do a couple of pieces by Sweet Nancy, maybe two or three, and then a couple of songs by
Without
Miss
me.
Sarah Vaughan.
Without me.
No, you're going to
Without
come through
Reggie.
there.
Without me.
You're going to come through there. Never without you. You are
She
my
didn't call me.
saxophone
She didn't
player.
call me. I just heard.
Yeah.
Reggie knew about that.
Nope.
He's just performing. But I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a really good experience. And then on the 21st, I'm joining my guy at DuSable, 740 East 56th Place
Mhm.
on Friday evening. A nice, relaxing, laid back concert.
That's
But you
56.
still gonna want to get up and dance and step and everything else. That's what Wanda B was saying.
Yeah.
That's some stepping music too. So you know, the tickets are very reasonable, and you know, you don't want to miss this concert. It's gonna be very
Awesome.
nice. I'm excited about it
Live, living
myself.
color.
I'm excited for him because I think
Thank
that
you.
he truly deserves it. So where does everything kind of couple up? And again, we want you to like us on Facebook. We're here every Tuesday from 6 to 7. And, you know, we always have a special guest. We always hope that we bring positive and good messages to you to be able to carry you through for the rest of the week. And we just love IntellectualRadio.com. It gives us a chance to voice our thoughts, to just to talk about things that are meaningful and have some substance to it.
Right.
And it's all about love and music and life and everything that's good and positive. That's what we always
That's
want to
what
make
we
sure that
do.
we bring.
And we're always right.
Yeah.
We're always right.
Always.
Yeah.
We're always right. Everybody else is wrong.
Always.
Always.
So we are definitely we're going to see if we can you know, get Mr. Foster back here maybe before the 21st. The time will be here before you know it. It don't take but a
I'm
minute.
telling you.
A minute.
But we know we probably have him back with us the week of his show, that Tuesday, the week of the show. And
18th.
still we're going to
Yeah,
be pushing
18th.
tickets and making sure that, you know, because you know we wait around to the last minute.
You know how we
Like
do.
we always
Yeah,
do.
You know
yeah.
how we do.
But we want to make sure that we pack the house for him. So again, you're here at IntellectualRadio.com. And Reggie, got any thoughts to other musicians, other producers, and other people that you know
I
that?
want to thank you for having me, you and Ed, for having me.
Oh,
I really appreciate
absolutely.
it.
No
Yes.
You
problem.
know,
Our
yeah, it's
pleasure.
definitely a pleasure to be here with you.
Yeah.
You know, chopping it up. To all the musicians, God first, God, He's the only one who can do it for you.
Or she.
You know, Ed always
I
Yeah,
got to
I
throw it out there, you know.
Yeah, this brother
You
don't
got
know
to
here.
about
be
she,
flexible. You
It,
got to
it is
understand.
number one historical
Let me tell you.
way back, but
I'm
coming
telling.
back.
Look.
But that's my man.
And again, all of you sponsors out there, we got a couple of $1 million just sitting around doing nothing. We can open up a club. We can have our music right here in the neighborhood, have it high class, have the best music of our lives, and we can catalog all of this and have it there for all of our children and our neighborhood for eternity. We can bring our music back. Just call me up and let me know what you got to give.
And you've heard it right here on IntellectualRadio.com. Here's the life with Zemrah and Ed. And
We're going to do
come
this.
on, Miss Wanda B.
We're going to do this.
Make sure we're here every Tuesday evening, 6 to 7. We want to thank Reggie Foster Jr. for taking the time out
Thank you for
to
having me.
join us
Appreciate
this
it.
evening. Always a pleasure. And make sure like us on Facebook. Thank you and have a great evening.
And
Thank you,
as always,
Reggie.
I want to
Remember-
thank.
Wait, Ed. Remember, love is possible, and you know it is. It was produced by Reggie Foster Jr.
Yes, it was.
and Tough. talk to Jude himself.
Like I said, as
Thanks,
always,
Barnaby.
When you believe that
okay, yeah. As always, I want to thank Earl and Wanda for creating a place for me so I could be myself again.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
Have a wonderful evening. Here's the light.
love, you can make your dreams come true. If you know just what to do, you just think